We're going to be checking out the Xandros. It is a model that came out some time ago, fairly recent, if anything. I believe this one is a refresh. We have S9EV steel on the blade and lightning purple on the handle. So let's go ahead and take a look. Ferramonster, again, is now the more premium. It's the OG and premium branch of the two, Ferramonster and Wixco. We got a gorilla sticker here with the mountains in the background. This one is a Velcro style. And then we have a couple of business cards. And then there is the knife. Super pouch, right, with the Ferramonster logo. Wiping cloth. And, ooh, man, come on now. Lightning purple. That is something entirely different. Give me 1 second. Let me put on my Metal Complex white gloves on. I'll be right back. Just kidding. That's like the running joke in this channel. I don't have white gloves, but maybe one day I'll get very serious and I'll kind of get some white gloves to feature knives like this, right? Where you don't want your fingerprints all over it and I can showcase it the best. But yeah, this is the typical lining angle that you see on many knives. I believe we checked out some recently from Concept, but it's leaning more towards the purple side, right? Definitely more purples than blues, right? And that's why they call it purple lining. That is wild. Absolutely beautiful. Gorgeous to look at. Here we go. Here's something similar for comparison. This is the zipper from TacKnives. This one's actually decently affordable for an out-the-front utility knife. And it's got the same lightning going on there, but this one is a little bit more on the blue side, but more purple on this one. So we have a matching backspacer, pocket clip, everything titanium though, as you would expect. Backspacer, boom, pocket clip, all titanium. Opening hole and a front flipper. And this is actually one of my favorite models from Ferramonster because check out the geometry here. Boom, right? Beautiful, warny looking geometry with a flat grind, and just with the doctor order, we have a horizontal hand rub here. Now the box only says S90V blade. Future me double check. It looks a lot like DLC. So if it is DLC, I'll check the website, put it on the screen here. But yeah, definitely the horizontal hand rub looks very unique, very nice. It's going to be a frame lock with a steel insert for steel on steel contact. Looking at maybe, what, 30%-ish engagement or so. A little bit of access here from the show side, nice and easy to disengage. And then on the drop, yeah, a little bit of a shake shot, should break in nicely. And then that opening hole for the Spidey flick is absolute money. Thumb deployment is also money. Yeah, this one is really good, especially with this sort of mohawk looking front flipper, jimping all throughout. It makes it almost impossible to miss. You can do the reach around, you can even do the side of the index finger, all very easily, almost effortless, pretty much. But yeah, needless to say, the execution here, the deployment methods, are at least 3 of them, they all work really good. It makes for a very fidget-friendly knife, without a doubt. As far as the ergos, right, it's a little bit smaller, I feel like some of the ones that we've been looking at so far, but I'm still able to get a full 4-finger grip. No finger choil, you can forward choke a tad bit, right, as long as you're aware of what you're doing. You can still accommodate larger hands if you needed to. Reverse grip, solid. Friday night gas station fighting grip, good. Bacall grip, good. Yeah, no flipper tab to like poke you or anything. The only, I mean, if I had to nitpick, the only thing would be the plunge grind situation. It's right about where the edge is, and it just seems like you're going to develop a smile at some point as you start sharpening the knife more and more. That's about the only thing I can think of. You do have an internal track for an internal stop pin, so you don't have to worry about the blade hitting a pin anywhere or anything like that. Just cut out here on the handle area. And it's on ball bearings, so nice and smooth action all throughout. Good milling on the inside of the titanium. That's going to be pretty difficult to see with all the reflection and the lining in all throughout. But weight-wise, this one should be definitely much lighter. I want to go 2.5 to 3 ounces. Should be on that ballpark. There we go, closer to 3 ounces. 3.1 to be exact, 88 grams. So yeah, pretty decent weight for a knife that's fully metal, right? No carbon fiber on this one or anything like that. Just titanium and steel, pretty much. And I gotta tell you, I had a blast carrying the OG one, pretty much. And I'm excited to carry this one. It just carries so good. The deployment, the action. Very good feeling knife for everyday carry. Of course, very utilitarian as well. Solid warning with just a little bit of belly, not really a ton, but you know, not completely a 100% straight edge. Highly recommendable, right? If you're looking for something like this, especially if the design, the overall shape, right? The geometry, and the anno speaks to you, or you can get the handle without the anno. Maybe you're like, listen, the lining anno is not for me. I want something plain, something different. Well, they got those other models too. So check out the variety they got to offer. Let me know your thoughts on this one.